Welcome. This video is rather short as there are only a few questions on the B3 worksheet that jump out as things that you might need to revise or might need extra special attention. You've got a link to the full answers in the description should you need that. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask those in the comments. We're more than happy to go through these. As you're going through, the keywords for this topic are especially important, so make sure that you're doing something in order to revise those. So that might be making yourself some index cards, or it might be some other form in order to go through these, because they're going to help you in terms of answering all the questions that come later. In terms of questions like number 2 with the central nervous system and how that all fits together, knowing the keywords will really help you to answer those style of questions on the exam. As you look at your neurons for number 3, I just wanted to mention briefly the relay neuron. Often they won't actually be shown with the sort of longer middle section. They'll kind of have joined the dendron to the axon and to the cell body, so it'll be kind of more of a clumped ball, but sometimes you do see them with this longer axon, so just be aware of that. It's the fact that there are so many branches that gives it away as a relay neuron. For question number 4, remember that a reflex is a pathway that it does not involve decision making. So that means that the brain is not involved in knowing, or the central nervous system aside from the relay neurons aren't involved in knowing what's actually going on. The brain will be informed later on that the reflex has happened. This is one of the reasons that these are so fast, is because there is no decision making that's happening. Glands and hormones are another one that comes up often on this exam, and the best way to go about studying for these is to do something similar to the table that we've done here, where you remove bits or cover bits and then try and fill in those missing blanks. That will then help you as you go to look at your thyroxine and insulin feedback cycles, as well as the glucagon higher cycle. The same goes for the hormones that are involved in the menstrual cycle and for the types of contraceptive method. Cover bits of the table or remove bits from the table and then find those missing bits, and then study again by covering different bits. The key is to make your brain think about the information in a bunch of different ways so that your brain is able to form a bunch of neural connections and able to recall the information from a bunch of different ways, because you never know how the question is going to be asked on the exam. At question number 15, you're applying some of the information that you have from previous topics, so from B1, where we talked about enzymes and how they're affected by different conditions like temperature. At question 15, you're putting that into action. So you're realizing that respiration is an enzyme-dependent reaction, and therefore it will be affected by all of those same things that affect other enzyme-dependent reactions.